YouTube, what's going on, guys? So, doing a quick video. We threw the doors on. So, quick little video. Threw a couple more things on in the dash. So, doors are on. We threw some masking tape, took the tape, tapped it on like a shirt or whatnot for it to lose its tackiness. Threw some tape on this edge of the door and then on that edge of the paint. And then put some rags on the bottom of the jack and then slowly jacked it up to where it was lined up and then kind of teeter-totter the top. Threw the bottom bolts in, threw the top bolts in, and then put the hinge pin in. And then threw the wipers on as well. So it's been about, I would say about a week since we got it back from paint, so the clear coat is still curing. I haven't even wiped it. It is disgusting. I haven't even touched this paint, nor do I even want to. So threw a couple more bits, glove box, lower glove box compartment, air duct. I gotta wait for my shifter bushing to get in before I can throw the last piece on. It's just sitting there. About to be throwing on the trims and whatnot tonight, throwing on the mirrors. Since now we have the doors on it. And then once I do that, I'm going to start tearing down the front assembly, getting the struts out here. Let me see. Pulling out the struts and knuckles. I'm going to sandblast the knuckles and then try to find a powder coat color close to this. So then also I can go ahead and powder coat the hinges and whatnot. So anywho, yeah guys, so I'm going to do a quick little rundown of how much this all ran me. Just so we can do, I guess, a video idea for it. So, truck cost itself, $4,500. That's shipping from Japan. I bought this through Dayata. It was, I think, $2,000 for the truck and then $1,500 for shipping. No. $3,300 for the truck, $200 PayPal fee. There we go. So $3,300, call it $3,500 with the PayPal. And then another $1,000 at shipping or at the port and all the clearance fees and yada yada. So let's call it $4,500. Paint $2,500. So let's call it $7,000. There's a bunch of body work to it. I tried to not spend on a cheap truck, but I kind of still got, bent with, I guess, the condition of it. You'd never know that all this was completely reworked metal. Same thing for the other door. The backside was folded in. Not folded bad, but this was backed into something. It was pushed in, and it has a give point where this give point is going to come out. I bedlined it first, and you can see that the bedliner started to chip. And that's how much metal they had to push into it, that it started to break the bedliner off. So, paint $2,500, bedliner, I did the bedliner, it cost me $500 to do the bedliner. That's with a compressor. If you need to buy a compressor, oh good lord, that $150 from Harbor Freight all the way to, I don't know, $1,000 you can spend on a compressor. So we'll call that $500 without a compressor since I already had one. So right there, $45 for the truck, $25 for the paint, call that $7, and then $500 for the bedliner, call that $8. And then, well, yeah, I guess 45, yeah, okay, let's call that $8. I paid $900 for all the upholstery getting done. It is all pigment scanned, so this color matches the pigment on that, which also matches the pigment on the bedliner. Same thing for the rear rack. Same thing for all the bedsides. I mean, as you can see. But yeah, so there's 900, so we're right at right up under 10 grand, call it like 9,500. Then you got painting the frame, from the quick connect, the steering wheel, bushing kits, headlights, tail lights, list goes on and on and on. Even coolant reservoirs, carburetor kits, timing belt, dude, it goes on and on. Having a caliper like this, you're going to be at least 15 grand deep into. So I still got a lot to do. I got the doors still painted. The door speakers are on their way. I got to cut out the circles on the door panels. That's why those are still going to be staying off for a minute. But yeah, there's a lot more to do. As you can see, this is how fat Archer blades are going to be on it, but it's pretty wide. I'm going to be adding spacers to it, and then I'm going to be throwing that 2-inch overlay kit, or like the fender kit on it. But for how it sits right now as a 205/50, that's it. But yeah, guys, wanted to do a quick little video of just running down the pricing of it. I also like kill matted the whole entire flooring, so all of this is just simply Velcroed. This isn't my permanent, but everything is all kill matted up under it. Same thing with all behind the dash and in the headliner, all behind the headliner, it's all kill matted. And then I got to kill mat all the doors too. So there's still a lot more to do. I'll try to keep updating everything, all the small stuff that I do, just to kind of attract more of an audience onto this build and kind of get this caliber put out there on YouTube, because there's not a lot of guys doing this crazy, only because it takes so much effort from going pure bone stock full white to this. Say you just were to paint it and you didn't do the interior. There's so many nooks and crannies on this interior that it's insane. Same thing with the undercarriage. Everything under here was completely white and you couldn't even tell. So it takes a lot of effort to get these things completely color changed. And just got to be able to put the time into it and get it done. And it's crazy like how this color brightens up. It's really a cardinal ruby. And then when it's in the dark, it's just black. And then when it's in the sun, it just brightens up. Such a beautiful color. It's a Sherwin-Williams color. It's called Cardinal Ruby. So practically a cardinal ruby. But yeah, guys, there's a little update for you. Just threw the doors on and wanted to show what it looks like, and with the stock front bumper all painted and whatnot, sanded down. Looks great. I got to figure out what type of Japanese front plate I want to do with it. By trying to find like a little custom chrome one. Don't know the theme yet. Kind of trying to take it slow and piece everything together correctly instead of rushing it. So, but there's a few small bits I'm going to do on a surprise kind of idea with the dashboard. I got a couple of things that it's going to put this thing as its own, I guess you would say. But yeah, guys, without ranting on, hopefully you enjoy the little build update. I know it's nothing spectacular or crazy, or it's not like I'm putting a whole lot of effort into editing these videos. I'm more into building these trucks and enjoying that rather than making a whole entire documentary on it. And I don't have the time to sit here and grab the camera and record it. I give respect. Even whenever I make these small videos of just showing what I do, I have so much more respect for the actual YouTubers who create the video processing through the build or throughout the build. That's crazy to me. I don't even think about grabbing a phone and picking it up just to record like small bits, because I don't think people care about the small bits. Like if I were to go and put these front tires on, to me, no one cares about that, but that's a whole YouTube video. It's just crazy. I've just got to learn that people truthfully care about watching stuff like this, and it's an entertainment video, and I just got to get to it. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the small video, this little update of just showing the truck off and getting it out there. Hopefully by the end of this coming month. It's April, the end of April, just started March. So hopefully the end of March, this truck is going to be fully done and ready to go win some awards. And I'll be picking the camera up and trying to bring you guys along with the process of that. I want to win awards. I want to get a trophy for this truck at least. So stay tuned, guys. I'll keep you up. Later.